Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia and this is a Project Life process video that I made for the Citrus Twist Kids Color Palette Challenge for National Scrapbooking Day. Sadly, I wasn't able to play a lot during that day because I was with my daughter celebrating National Free Comic Book Day, and they did cosplay and we went places, so I spent my days doing that. But you have until Tuesday, May 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to join the challenge. It's in the Facebook group Citrus Twist Kids Fans and Forum. I think it's the name of the group. I'm gonna have the link below so you can join, and there's a bunch of other challenges that are really exciting. And I used a bunch, all my Citrus Twist Kids cards, and this one is from the newest kit. And I love this card so much, I don't want to cover anything, so I'm just going to use these alphas, which are orange sherbet, and I'm going to put it in that little tube of paint, and I'm just going to stamp the dates with black. It's going to be super simple. I just love this card so much that I'm actually going to use it in another layout that I made, but I'm gonna change it a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit different. And I didn't want to add too much, so I'm just gonna add the little heart, and I'm gonna doodle a super tiny heart in the middle, and the card is done. I could have put a button on that pink one. That would look cute. It would be a little more weight and, you know, bulk, but it kind of looks cute. And I have this photo of my daughter flipping through the Project Life albums. They do that all the time whenever I'm working on an album. They like to flip through it and see them. And I use the kits that are kind of crafty, the new one for May, and there's also an older one that has like a crafty theme, and there's an ephemera pack on the website that you can get. And I didn't shop for National Scrapbooking Day. I was spending my money elsewhere, spending a lot, not good. But I know that they had a sale. I kept this card super simple. They had a sale, I think, for the Imperfect Life Crafted albums. So if you love their albums, it's a good moment to get one of those albums. And I'm also going to keep this card super simple. I had this idea to use this as a title card, and you can't add too much to it because, again, I don't want to cover the details of this card. I'm going to use pink to stamp the dates. And I'm going to use the little hearts to separate the dates, and also to add a little detail to the camera. Oh, and they also have a free ephemera, a free cut apart sheet that you can get for free in the group. I think it's going to be free until Tuesday. And also that pink sheet has lots of crafty sentiments. I love this photo and I wanted to keep it super simple, so I'm just going to grab two of these puffy words that says "this view." I'm gonna add one little heart of a different color to use the three main colors of these items. And this is a square photo. It's a drawing that I made of my little one with a bear named Maple, and it's a bear from Animal Crossing. It's something that I did for Tumbo, and I liked it so much. It was really fun to make. And of course, in true I love this project fashion, it had like 3 likes. Now, I'm exaggerating with 3 likes, but it had like very few. And I'm like, great. Thank you for hating the stuff that I love. But, you know, sometimes you just have to like forget what people like and just do what you like, as otherwise it's not fun. Whenever I try to do that, to do projects that would guarantee, you know, likes, I would stop having fun with it. So sometimes you gotta add all the embellishments and do all the silly doodles and stuff like that. And I just use that brush to kind of frame that photo. And I also took scraps of papers from Citrus Twist kits and created those extra hearts and stars using dies from Lawn Fawn. Yeah, I think they're both from Lawn Fawn. Oh, and also, if you don't know yet, I have a new Patreon, and actually besides adding an exclusive video, I decided to do a few vlogs to share with people, you know, my creative process and what do I do during the day besides crafting. And I love the sentiment that says crafting and coffee. I cut a bunch of these little borders. I would call them borders. I love to use those. And that's what I like about using digital cut aparts. You get to print 20 of your favorite and ignore the ones that you know that you're not going to use too much. And I love these little word stickers. They have lots of creative sayings and scrapbooking sayings, and this one said my fuel. And I do like to drink coffee when I sit down to craft or do any sort of work. And this is hair dye that I got this month. I did two blue streaks and the rest was purple, and I didn't love it. I prefer the purple. The color was nice, it's just that the purple felt more me. And I've been loving this quick stick from We Are Memory Keepers. It's so awesome to grab those little hearts that I cut out. And the card's really, it feels like it's simple, but I think it's because that yes was so big, it didn't feel simple or plain. And I thought that when you open that color is from Lime Crime, if you've been wanting to experiment with color. I love the Lime Crime temporary colors. They saturate your hair pretty well. It smells so good, and it's like conditioner, so your hair stays so soft. But I love it when you open it and it looks like so creamy and like pure paint. It's so cool. And that blue looked really electric, so I had to snap a picture of that. Which reminds me that I need to dye my hair. I didn't bleach it again when I did it the first time because I hate bleach so much. Ugh, I hate it. But I kept dyeing the part that was already bleached. And now it's kind of like a very light lavender, almost gray color. It looks like Sisu if you saw Raja and the dragon. But I need to fix it again. And this is a picture of me that my daughter drew. At first I was like, wait, is this me or you? And she's like, it has purple hair, it's obviously you. And I'm like, oh dear, forgive me. But in the image I am playing Splatoon, which is a game that we love to play as a family. It's really fun. And I'm just looking for something to add at the bottom right there, and I'm gonna grab that details please and use some washi tape. And that washi tape is from Pipsticks, and I love it. I just love rainbow washi. It's my weakness. And I'm looking for something extra to add. So I'm gonna go to my little hearts and stars. And I'm gonna use the Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue. The Mono Multi liquid, which is the green one, kind of leaves things sticky. So the Aqua, if I add a little bit too much glue, it's just gonna dry clear and not gonna be sticky. And I have this card in case I needed to add some journaling, because the color is pretty light, so you can easily type on this card. But it's also, I call it my wild card, because it can either be a filler card, it can be I can use it for journaling. I can remember that I saw a funny meme that it's relevant to one of the photos, and I could put it in the middle and use that card to add the photo. But I think that's one of the papers. That's something I've been doing a lot too, turning the traveler notebook papers to 3x4 to a 3x4 format. That way I can use them as cards, and I regret nothing. I love how it looks. And I've been doing this with all my design teams that are hybrid or digital. And I kept that super simple. I just didn't want to cover too much of the paper. And I'm gonna use this card to journal, but instead of doing like regular journal, I am going to do it bullet style. I'm just gonna add a list of things that happen those weeks. And I love that Pipsticks washi. I just want to add, I don't like to add my journaling like floating in there. I always feel like I need a header or something. I never add anything at the bottom until I am done, so I know that I'm gonna have all the space that I need. And maybe I wrote a little bit less and then I can use something bigger, or I ran out of space. And this is how the whole layout looks. It was so much fun. I love as we had, if you haven't seen the chat that I had with Leilani and Jen from Shabby Plants, I love everyday memories, and I love regular stuff happening, and books I'm listening to or reading, or just everyday life. Is my favorite. Those are my favorite things to document, and I just love these. It came out pretty simple compared to all the crazy stuff that I do sometimes, but I really like it, and I hope you like it too. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna have the details below in case you want to join the challenge. That would be like a really fun thing to push your creativity or jumpstart it if you're having trouble with your mojo. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.